Clippers are hoping to rediscover their identity over the next week.
This is an ever-changing lineup, and for more on that, played last night for the first time in a while. He is their as Norman Powell, as we have seen a few times this year, get the first shot coming off that screen. Zoo misses on the rebound, but Kawhi Leonard has been feeling good after his first few games, and the minute restriction still intact, but has been bumped up. Whatever that, good to see Kawhi out there.
It is too, and back to your point about the Brooklyn Nets. At the end of the day, they're professionals. The Clippers have to approach it that way. These young men, maybe not as
put up 130 plus against the Blazers last night. They are only 5-16 in their last 21 games, but a couple of those wins came against Milwaukee. They have been able to bite back if you are not careful. Claxton has it, and a bit out of his comfort zone. Here's Tyrese Martin down the lane, lobs it up high.
Really showing his versatility of scoring the basketball, but also see the playmaking there, former UConn Husky.
Averaging 14 points in his last 5 games for Brooklyn. Zoo not there. Clippers haven't. One bucket was a goaltend. We are tied at 2. Clippers just 1 for 4. Keon Johnson, former Clipper, just played a few games for the Clippers. Very athletic. Speaking of very athletic, Derek Jones Jr. to the rim. He can't get it to go. Clippers 1 for 5 with some really good looks.
Yeah, but you got to make that excellent play defensively and not able to finish it off and out of bounds. And
Nets 3 turnovers to 1 shot. Clippers with 5 shots and 1 make. I don't know which is worse right now. Powell in the corner for 3. No. We saw this in the second quarter against Miami on Monday. I think the two teams combined at one point 3 for 20.
The shot was missed, but you got to get back and stop the ball. And taking a minute now for the defense to rev up and James, that little runner.
The former Net played just about a full season in 2 different years for Brooklyn. We'll talk about what could have been in the borough of. You are not paying attention in that game. You're going to have some problems. They are a bit chippy, and I appreciate it. Clippers will have their hands full tomorrow night, and it seems like they've got their hands full right now. Martin, no. Rebound goes to Zoo. We're tied at 4. 3 minutes in. Kawhi Leonard the other way. Nice little dribble. Nice little pull-up. Nice little shot for
attack. Great advance pass that time by Norman Powell to get it up to Kawhi. So he's now able to go one-on-one without so much resistance.
Johnson from the foul line. It is not there. He's coming off a very nice game of 20 points last night in Portland. And he was part of the deal that sent Norman Powell to the Blazers. How about
those are the attacking plays in transition that will continue to see from Kawhi.
Way off on the 3. The rebound kicked out to Martin. He fires a triple.
Track. They brought him up. And he's been playing some really good basketball for him.
Under 8 to play in this first quarter. Inauspicious start, although the Clippers have found a little bit of a groove. Zoo. Oh, what footwork! Oh, and a bit. Johnson. Zaire Williams, an LA native. They lob it up high to Claxton. Not there. Rebound gobbled up by Derek Jones Jr. Clippers looking to add to their 3-point lead. Harden. It's around Claxton. And a tough floater there, if you want to call it that. Rebound goes to the hyper-athletic Johnson. Ahead to Martin. No. And a
coach of allowing the offense still to work fluidly and not trying to exclusively try to get Kawhi back in the game.
Foul actually did go against the Nets. It's all for naught as the Clippers turn it over. Claxton runs the show the other way. Twisting and turning. Claxton unable to convert. 6:50 to play. The good news is this first quarter is moving right along. Not a lot of shots. Clippers are 5 of 11. 3 for 8 for Brooklyn. Harden, bully ball again to the rim. Look at Jordi Fernandez and talking with those around the Nets organization. Despite the record, those are very tough coaches to find, tough situations to find. Martin coming out of the timeout. Inside is Williams.
This part about being a coach like that is that you want to be able to be here or be at your organization when things turn around, when you go through a rebuild situation.
You go down couple coaches down the road. Kenny Atkinson, I thought, did a great job to put them in that spot, but didn't get a chance to stick around. And I thought that was the Nets' mistake and nothing Kenny Atkinson had done. And now you're seeing what he can do in Cleveland. Whistle and a fourth.
The roster totally changed.
Martin to catch and shoot three. Oh, it's a friendly roll of the season. And he brings Brooklyn to within one. The Nets were very high scoring last night. Had 19 threes in their win up in Portland. Zoo. Derek Jones Jr. hit in mid-flight. Misfires. Clippers recover. 4 to shoot for Harden. The 3 en route. It's good.
But it felt like he needed to get a little rhythm right there. And that dribble provided that, even though it was a defender that contested the shot.
Sharp inside. Zoo the rebound. Here comes Harden. Inside of 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Jones in the corner for 3. He has really struggled. 3 of his last 28 from above the arc. Clippers by 4. 1 of 4 from distance. The 1-3 belongs to Harden. Ewelman misses. Rebound goes back to Martin. And now the Nets get an extended possession. Jumper from 10. No. Sharp the rebound. Deflection by Harden. Here come the Clippers on the power play. Lobs it to Jones. Ow, he makes the seat now. He's played 8 minutes. Again, minute restriction has been bumped up. It is still a restriction, and I highly doubt you will see him play many fourth quarter minutes for a while. Rebound tapped around, goes to Harden. Ahead to Chris Dunn. Plays back to Powell, juggles, loses the ball. Martin the other way for Brooklyn, and he laid
An opportunity to get out and run. 6 for 16 from the field, but you give them some fast break opportunities, they can convert it.
Harden, another 3. 20. Wilson turns the corner. Sharp dives into the paint. Picked up now by Zoo as he backs it out. 7 to shoot. A whistle and a 3-second violation in time to time when we see those lists. But what about Neek scoring? I mean, that was in a day and age where you took as a team 5 threes a game. That's how dominant Dominique Wilkins was. So kudos to Neek, even though we celebrate James Harden here tonight. Another turnover. It's the 3rd against the Clippers.
And that time, Zoo just blindly thought that the corner pass was going to be open and didn't see the defender.
And it's not like James has played 10 years. It's not like James didn't average like 30-plus points a game for like a handful of years.
I know.
Kudos to Dominique. Fun fact, he was a Clipper. People forget about that.
I played against him when he was a Clipper.
He's forgotten about it. I know that because I've asked him. Harden misfires on a 3 that goes out of bounds.
Not mine, buddy. Not mine.
Terrence Mann has checked in, did not play against the Miami Heat on Monday. That was a deliberate.
The All-Star break, the doldrums of the season a little bit, but also what will work a little bit later with different lineups.
Sharp makes the grab but can't lay it in. Done with the rebound. Clippers by 7. Brooklyn never trailed last night in Portland. Dunn on the wing for a guarded 3. He has really struggled from above the arc, but has been a playmaker and, of course, a lockdown defender. The French Knight gets loose, swings it to Harden. Down the lane, in the corner, back to Dunn for 3. Rebound he is collected by Reese Beekman. I do appreciate that Dunn continues to shoot. And then I do appreciate him stymieing the opposition on the other side. Harden full steam ahead. Clippers just 9 for 22 in this first quarter. 6 for 20. He is Brooklyn.
Been extremely well, undrafted, out of Princeton. Actually, he played like the point forward and assist. So, I mean, he can play. It's funny how you just figure out.
It's like
what's high school?
Royal Kings or something to that. It was crazy. Like maybe Aristotle with it. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Sharp with a rebound. Clippers lead by 4, but just kind of clunking along here, and not what you want to see against a team, as Jim has put it, looking towards the future and a game tomorrow night on 23. Deflection. 18 seconds to play in the somewhat forgettable first quarter, now becoming a very forgettable first quarter. Wilson to the rim and in, and seconds remain in this first quarter. Harden with 11 of the 21. And 4 of the 9 made shots. Batum for 3. It's been that kind of quarter. Talented player in certain aspects of the game. But in this modern day game, without a three-point shot when you handle the ball, it is awful difficult to find success. And if you can't stay healthy, needless to say, that's even more challenging.
Well, also, too, you have to be mentally assured of yourself. And I don't know if Ben is. And if you're fragile mentally, then any and everything that happens to you or said about you will affect you. And I think a lot of that has to do with the hindrance to his game and performance a lot of times is a lot of it is mental too with Ben Simmons.
Kawhi Leonard is back out there, listed as playing 8 minutes in that first quarter. Picked up by Beekman. Kind of a welcome to the league moment here. He slings it over to Coffey late in the clock. It's a tough shot for Man, but he knocks it.
Take it how you get it. But listen, it was a good read, good execution. A little tight corners with 3 guys in the same spot, but basically in the same space and area. But Terrence Mann able to pay it off.
9 to shoot for Wilson. Drives on Leonard, creates the contact. Awkward shot. 2023 from the Harvard of Lawrence, Kansas. Amir Coffey, he jokes with Ewama. He says, oh, Ewama whistle foul as he runs over Terrence Mann.
Say it one more time.
An incredibly busy and frustrating 10 days. We'll leave it at that. Here is Wilson.
Good help by Chris Dunn there.
2 to shoot. Beekman. This is everything. Shot clock violation.
Who's in Toronto?
That's what they. That's what they told me.
Who is they?
The people at the hotel. You want me to get their names? Yeah. Leonard. Double ball fake, puts it short. Rebound goes to Sharp. And here come the Nets, trailing by just 1. Bit out of control. Whistle, offensive foul. We'll go to the others in the NBA. John Amici, that was one? Yes. I don't know others.
I played with John. John went to high school in Toledo for a year.
Whistle. What we need to do is go play St. Andrews.
Right.
On the NBA dime.
Of course.
Spread the word of the game. I feel like I got our summer planned out right now. 27-25. Clippers by 2. They could use a lot of mulligans here with the way they are shooting the ball. 37%. Leonard, tough shot. They'll go to the line for it. Let's get a quick word from Jack of the Box. And basically what Ty felt was that he was not thinking as much in practice and more cautious and conservative in the game than he is in practice. But to your point, seems like he's loosening up the reins, and as is expected for any kind of player coming off any type of injury. Wilson misses, but a whistle to foul will send him to the line. First and 2 in front of the wall for the first time. Luxury and spacious and friendly. There's a whole weight room for the visiting. It's just a great vibe for the opposing teams.
Unlike the old Boston Garden when water didn't work.
I agree with you there.
Cold sometimes. Heat didn't work.
Oh, Coffey knocks out a 3 game.
Iowa did that because they needed every advantage they could get.
I'm going to go tell that to Ed Horton.
I saw Ed Horton the other day.
Oh, that's good.
No, that was Kevin Gamble.
Down the line. Here comes Coffey the other way. Lobs it to Man, makes the grab and lays it in. Right here.
They eat a lot, too.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Leonard with his right hand misses on the jumper.
And that man get a lot of work, buddy. I tell you that.
Clippers are on an 8-2 run. Oh, I tell you what, Jim Jackson.
What? I'm in rare form right now.
34-27. Clippers out in front. Keon Johnson down the lane. The runner off the window. No, but he tonight. It's a good luxury to have a full stable of players ready to go, as Johnson did knock on wood when I said that. Johnson misses. Another brick in the wall. Rebound goes to Kawhi Leonard.
But it also gives opportunities for guys to play different positions, because throughout the course of the year something may happen. So you can feel comfortable when you play a position a few times that utility-wise, if you have to do it,
No given, there's no guarantee that the Clippers are going to make the play. There's another defensive 3-second call against Brooklyn. Kawhi Leonard makes the free throw, hops into the paint, and lays it in. 6 here in the first half, he's got 10.
But we knew that. But you know what Kawhi is not doing, though? Well, Batum just putting up opportunities, as we've seen a little bit here, for some driving kicks.
Largest lead of the game right now for the Clippers, 37-28. Leonard from the dotted line. Kawhi again.
He looks really good on the defensive end, too, of the court.
Oh, he's picking out players high out there on the perimeter. He's not messing around. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Rebound goes to Coffey. Here come the Clippers by 11. Coffey drives inside. Off the window, no. Big rebound inside for Terrence Mann. Coffey in the corner for three. Not there. Claxton once again brings it across half court. A little bit red in the face after missing what I counted 3 shots at the rim. Elma has a pass intercepted. Terrence Mann steps out of bounds in the ball. 39-28. Nets do have 4 double-digit comebacks on the year for what it is worth. What, another missed shot inside, this time by Martin. Here comes Derek Jones Jr. He drives inside, counted at a... Trying to figure out the pattern here with Kawhi Leonard. He now sits, looking very good if you're just joining us. He has 12. He's played 14 and a half, 5:28 to play here in the second quarter. A whistle. I believe a double dribble or...
So excellent closeout to a shooter that time by Norman Powell.
14-point lead for the Clippers. Powell blocked by shin injury, keeping him out tonight. Powell with the first of 2 leads at short. Clipper fans, it's time to cast your ballot. Now back with Brooklyn, second tour of duty. Johnson inside, giant steps, whistle, and a foul. 2-7 in the frame. We saw a similar performance defensively against Miami in that second.
Rotating, switching everything. He would have get out, create some deflection. Turnovers created, and got 11 points off those turnovers.
Really friendly fire in the backcourt there with Ivica Zubac and James Harden. Harden had 11 in the first quarter. Picked up by, again, former Clipper Keon Johnson. Here's Coffey from the line to the lane. The runner, the tap by Zoo is good. 5-29.
But that's what breaking down the defense gets you. Coffey made Clowney come over. That opened it up for Zoo for the tip shot.
Johnson able to... Zoo. Harden tries to skip off the Coffey screen.
Every now and then, think
even ours.
Even ours.
Spend a lot of time at Nike the next day, so it's always a challenge for me.
You get free. They ain't going to this is free. I can order it online.
I need some help with my connects.
I know.
Keon Johnson.
You know?
Martin. Good defense there by Coffey. Nice help defense there by Derek Jones Jr. On the wing for three is Wilson. Zoo with another rebound. His 8th whistle. Loose ball foul against the Clippers. In his last 4 games. Makes him both start. It's been a rough second quarter. This game has not had a lot of flow, has not had a lot of offense, quite frankly. Powell for 3. On cue, 20.
Not a lot of offense, but just enough to continue to extend the lead. And it's going to get chunky, too, with a team like Brooklyn, because you got players.
We heard the report from Christina. So many different lineups here for Brooklyn. Nice little saunter, especially in the jam-packed Western Conference. They just got Kawhi Leonard back. They're 5th out west. 5th. Going 6-5 in their last 11. It's jam-packed, and it's going to be 3-card Monty, but except for like 8 different teams roaming in and out of the top 6. But boy, you just can't have expected or hoped for any better than where the Clippers are right now. But a schedule is going to get very challenging next week. They've got to take care of the business that they can take care of, the Clippers.
Well, and that's, remember we talked about this, the games that the Clippers let slip away last year, early in the season, came back to haunt them later with their actual playoff seeding. Okay?
Today the schedule got really mangled, and I understand all the things that are going around as Jones hits.
They think about it too. Along with the Thunder, the game is not over, but the Clippers and the Thunder are the only teams in the Western Conference to have only one loss to an Eastern Conference team. So just taking care of your business when you're supposed to. Again, this is only going into half. We have a long way to go.
Martin, the Clippers out in front by 19. Throws it right away. Harden the other way. Coffee riding shotgun, gets the grab. Oh, comes in.
To be completed to a streak in Coffee.
Oh, denied by Zoo.
Years and years of kind of running that and understanding how to.
And throughout the years, be a glue guy, be a role player. He just fits everything the Clippers have needed from him. And throughout the year, as you know better than anybody, you got to stay ready. He stays ready for those opportunities where he can be the kind of featured player offensively. He's delivered. Norman Powell has been the Clippers lead by 23. Coffee the rebound, 1:15 to play. Harden the other way. Left alone, that provokes a three. Nice rebound inside by Wilson. Brooklyn shooting 34% from the field. Clowney in the corner for three. Just 2 for 8 from above the arc. Here in the second quarter, Brooklyn 4 for 16. Clippers 11 for 18. And the Clippers have outscored them 37-14. Nice play there by Williams for Brooklyn. Martin in the corner. Harden the rebound, a 2 for 1. Derek Jones Jr. gets the outlet pass. Now the Clippers will just hold indeed for one shot. It'll be Brooklyn ball to start the third quarter, but certainly the lead belongs to the Clippers. Powell denied. Loose ball up for grabs. A shot clock violation, and the ball goes back to Brooklyn. Minutes that are harder than others. Even though the Clippers are out in front by 23, this feels to me like a hard minute game for the Clippers, trying to punch their way out of a slumber that we saw back in the first quarter. Martin, a backup three at the horn, another air ball for Brooklyn. And that'll do it. A couple of weeks ago, the Clippers need him, and again, all hands on deck this year. They're out in front 58-35 as we start the third quarter. Martin in the corner for three. Nope. And the rebound tap skyward, goes to Zoo, and now Harden motors to midcourt. We're just underway in this third frame. Powell for a straight on three. It's good.
The help up top by the free throw line. Stopped the drive, then he got back and got the rebound to start the break, and then Powell finished with the, three-point shot. Knock out to then secure the rebound. A lot of responsibility, but Zoo did it to protection, and then right back at you with the block shot.
It ignites the break. Here comes Hart. Let's send it down to Christina real quick.
Yeah, just got the update on Terrence Mann. He is out for the rest of the game. He is dealing with calf soreness right now, guys.
I don't want to hear that. With a back-to-back tomorrow in Portland. Powell wide open for three. It's good again.
Rotated over, and Powell, feet set, trigger ready to go. Let it go.
The Nets are scoreless so far in the third quarter. Clowney no. Zoo with another rebound and sends it ahead to Harden. James, a straight on three. Bucket. Solid delivery. Eye contact. Great with the information. Quick, concise.
He wanted the audience to know that he was in the moment. Beautiful.
It's a big game. I think, in fact, Ty Lue said he will not be there. And without Terrence Mann in the second half, Clippers could be a little short-handed. They're going to have to play very tough against Portland. Clippers were able to dig it out of the dirt in the first quarter and have come to life here in quarters 2 and now 3. 72-35. Zoo on the roll, bounces to Derek Jones Jr. Look out.
Just much more comfortable at home, but I'd love to see us even.
Filings. A lot of blowouts on the road for the Clippers when they haven't played well. One in Dallas. Times they've given them a lot of points in Denver the last 2 times there. In this third quarter, they've taken 4 shots and missed a ball. Clippers have taken 6 shots. They've made them all. They lead 75-35. Turnover on the Clippers. The lone blemish on the scorecard here in the second half, and a whistle to foul in transition.
You run the offense, and it's not going to look pretty. When that happens, when your 2 major ball handlers are not playing in the game.
Leonard summons the ball. Keon, 600 games on the road. times.
All the hotels have to collude together.
No, they send the bill to the Clippers, and the Clippers say, oh, he used internet for 5 days at $25. We'll just take it out of his check. As Powell rises and lays it in Clippers.
Act like I'm a front desk. Like, you're going to charge your bill for the internet. High speed,
He did the deluxe version. Well, first one, and then they come almost in succession. Harden back the other way, lob to Zoo. On Wilson, whistle, foul, free throws coming. When it doesn't work out the way you hope it to.
Not the great idea, but they wanted to try to win. So they said, we're not trying to start over. We want to win now. So I give them a little bit of credit for that part of it.
But I do believe that Brooklyn has the right idea long term. And I'm not saying with this roster, and these are the guys that they're going to go to war with for the next 10 years. I don't know that answer. But I do believe once they are able to kind of reestablish their culture, much like what the Clippers did back in 2019. Zoo inside, lays it up and in, count it, and a foul.
Stay mentally focused and disciplined offensively. Okay? Where you're not just...
Lead of the season for the Clippers here. 44 points, largest before that was back in mid-December against the Utah Jazz. Martin inside, deflected, picked off. Here comes Harden. Derrick Jones Jr. rising high.
You see the difference between Tyrese Martin trying to make that lob play as a non-playmaker compared to James and his ability to make it look simple and easy.
Harden back the other way. It's Powell from the sniper's nest.
There's some conversation about would Ben be a fit, and I think somebody will. Somebody will.
He has actually suggested, believe it or not, that he would welcome a trade back to, but he said he would welcome it. Leonard doubled. Clippers great ball movement done. Nice closeout there by Beekman.
Yeah.
That's still playing hard to their credit. Kawhi, a guard at three. It's off. A whistle and a foul.
A lot of roster needs something that maybe.
I've talked with Lawrence, and it's in moments like this. This is a box that I Leonard back, but how do you just unplug when your team isn't scoring? And
What are your daily habits when you're losing? Do you still come to work out? Do you get to the gym? Do you work on your game? All those things about being a pro. All of those things.
In what might be the longest third quarter in NBA history, we just passed the midway point. Kawhi Leonard, not joking, they are 10 for 10 here in the quarter. Missed shot inside, rebound one. We mentioned his minutes have gone up tonight. Don't expect
25,
much, maybe
25.
With the score being what it is, I wouldn't mind. He's not playing tomorrow in Portland. And again, the Clippers, they have to board a plane, about a 2+ hour flight to the Pacific Northwest. Leonard creates the contact. Sends it back outside to Coffee. Late in the clock. The three ahead of the horn. Miss for the Clippers. It took 7 minutes for it to happen, and the score would indicate that. 90-38. Johnson. Bamba is out there, as I think we have probably seen the last of Ivica Zubac here tonight. Batum, the trailing three. Johnson attacks, and Sharp able to. Clippers, hard to believe, and I mean this, it was tied at the end of the first quarter, 21 apiece. Leonard on Johnson. They never played together. 6 of 9 from the field, and he has 19.
Very efficient. Huh? Very. Ooh. That's Bob the Builder right there. Oh, that's shot
Might
right
injure
there.
a ball boy
Oh,
with
my
that one.
goodness.
92-40. 3:45 to play in the third. Batum pass too tall. And Sharp will bring it the other way. In the corner to Wilson for three. It is good. 92-43.
Still pressing up though. Beekman is right there. I mean, active hands. Look at the shoulder by shoulder. You have to appreciate the effort despite the struggles all night. I mean, and that's coming back off of injury. Still able to get it done.
Johnson knows. Sharp with the rebound. Whistle foul. And I am. And I do not speak for the medical. Terrific tonight. It was a sloppy and ugly first quarter. Clippers were stuck in second gear. Their defense starts to show their teeth in the second quarter. The offense has taken.
Trying to get one more up before he got out the game. He saw the Bones Highland coming. He said, I'm taking this coast to coast. Let me get.
I respect that
20
just as much. You are affected and you are joining us here tonight. We hope to just be a slight escape. I have great news. The Clippers have been very good here tonight. Just perfect recipe of what they needed, given I estimate which will be a challenging game tomorrow against a scrappy Blazer squad. On the wing, it's Beekman for three. Another bad miss by the Nets. Not sure that hit the iron, so the shot clock continues. Good defense by Kai Jones. Blocks the shot. Loose ball picked up by Miller.
With that blocking. No interesting combination with Bamba and Kai Jones.
Lob from big to big.
Interesting, right? I didn't see that one coming right there, but Bamba showing off some of his playmaking skills right there with a nice
lead here in the third. Bones Highland. Good defense by Beekman. Tough shot for Bones.
And one of those nights, baby. One of those nights. That was very good defense by Beekman.
Clippers have outscored Brooklyn 42-14 in the third quarter. The Nets 5 for 19. The Clippers went 10 for 10 to open up the quarter. A deep three for Wilson.
We've seen a lot of these shots tonight that just hit the backboard, barely hit the rim, or skirted off like that one.
Well, they're not the worst three-point shooting team in the league. They're 17th in terms of percentage. Bamba, whistle foul.
4 or 5 seconds where they had to hoist. All threes are not systematically
your business. In my opinion, with the two tonight, they are 11 and 3. Now, the record changes on a daily basis.
Yep.
And he was mad at me because I didn't wish him happy birthday the other day. He came up to me in the media dining room and says, you know, it was my birthday the other day. I didn't hear a word about it. First quarter that resulted in a 21-21 tie. The Clippers have outscored Brooklyn 81-30 in quarters 2 and 3. Clippers went 15 of 19 in the third, and they lead by 51. If that held, and I don't suspect that it will, I believe that would be the largest win. 102-51. Just underway here in the fourth. Clippers will be playing in Portland tomorrow. Have a couple of days off. Big game on Sunday. Home against Miami. Wilson a pull-up three, and Bones with a rebound. Bamba in the corner for three. Misses everything. And that three-point shot has eluded him. He's never been like a sniper, but it's always respectable. Yeah. Kai Jones. Miller drives on Martin to the rim. Can't finish. Bamba can finish. And Wilson gets a screen from Clowney. Lob to Clowney, deflected, recovered by Bamba. Inside of 10 minutes to arguing that. I'm just saying, when you get, did you see the numbers?
Yes, I did.
But
what?
1,000 days of $25 a day of internet is a
hey, write it off. business
It's too late. I
expense.
feel like the fiscal years are all gone.
You got a good accountant. You can get it back.
I did for a year or two assign a room to somebody on the travel party, and I don't know, Jim, you do part-time work covering college basketball. Is this we know the name Cooper Flagg if you follow college basketball, or is it a deep draft? Because it doesn't appear at this moment in time that Brooklyn will be a top 3 team in terms of record. Is this a deep enough draft for them to be, it's worth it?
Yeah, deeper draft than what it was. The draft classes that has a lot of size, especially on the wing position. Which, you think about this, I was listening to another conversation of the last time in the first round, high first round, it was a 6'2" guard draft. Okay, you got to think about Jalen Brunson was later. Then later.
He was a late first rounder. Was he a second round? Yeah.
Second round. I'm talking about like lottery pick. Think about that. Somebody 6'2" or below. And
You were ear hustling.
no, it was radio.
You were
It's a radio. No, it's an NBA talk show.
You said you staged it as you were listening to a conversation.
No, that's how you heard it.
No.
See?
We have the ability to rewind.
That's right. I said I heard a conversation.
Ear
NBA
hustling.
radio.
Highland inside. 8:19 to play. You can't tell the Clippers are up by a large amount.
Oh, nice.
Here comes
Nice.
Kai Jones down the lane and down the hat.
It may not seem like a lot, but Highland giving up the rock instead of forcing up a shot to Kai Jones says a lot. Especially for a player that hasn't been in a rotation, hasn't played, and he did it.
Clever footwork. Misses. Martin juggles. They send it back outside to Wilson with Bamba and Kai Jones kind of lurking around there. It is a challenging effort in the paint. Martin for 3, not there. The Nets shooting 29% in the game. The lead is now 60 for the Clippers. Coffee on the wing for 3. It's good. You know, 30 make game, obviously peaking this year with so many opportunities. We get a quick word from Kia. Those fall for Wilson. As many as 61. Only 9 games in NBA history have ever been decided by 60. And quite frankly, I don't wish that on anyone. It isn't fun for anybody. Coffee on the wing for 3. Williams to Sharp, picked off by Miller. Kai Jones with Martin to beat, bounces ahead to Highland, back to Kai.
And again, once again, he could have been justified to take that layup, but he rewarded Kai Jones for the defense and playing hard. Say what you want. Those 2 plays speak a lot more than the guy saying, I want to play team battle and pull up for a 3, because of the 2 previous plays you made.
For those wondering, against the Celtics, they began to celebrate the New Year winner. Beekman off the window. It is good. 1-2. Highland on Beekman, 6 to shoot from the wing to the lane, twisting and turning. Nice defense by Beekman. Good defense there.
The way you do that is coaches say you play hard all the way through, and that time Beekman really good half-court defense.
Martin misses the three. Sharp battles for the loose ball. A nice hustle play, but he does throw it to Highland. 3:51 remains. Miller gets the screen from Jones. And if you are just tuning in, you got in from work late, here's the story of the game. Quarters 2 and 3, outscoring Brooklyn 81-30. But the headlines in Portland, that was from Ty Lue.
The free Chick-fil-A, but you with the digital see you. Yes. Don't help you, partner.
Get some waffle fries. Yes. It has turned into a perfect day. Although I will say this, I have yet to see the wave here at Intuit Dome. Yep. I spoke about this the other day.
Like small wave, it was more like a ripple, but it happened. And Brian, you missed it because you guys were debating how Jim is gonna bill his Wi-Fi to your hotel room.
Christina,
Jim's technicals.
I may have lost a year's worth of salary on internet bills, and I never go deluxe.
Well, but listen, you make it up for your meals.
I enjoy life. I enjoy my limited food groups. It's okay. Nice play inside. It's Wilma able to throw it down. It's a big win here for the Clippers. Hey, Christina, to me that's the headline of the day.
Oh, 100%.
Then Kawhi Leonard, then chicken. Thank you, Christina. You've made my day here. So the wave has made an appearance for the first time that's ever done it better. 1:47 to play. 124-66 Clippers. Sharp loses the ball, but a whistle. It was like an all-star game. But the biggest news in terms of as far as the basketball goes, and they will be on a plane here in about an hour. Flying to Portland to take on the Blazers. Remember, the Blazers came into Intuit Dome and snatched a game from the Clippers. This will be our only trip to Portland this year. Ball goes over.
Reese Beekman, right? Definitely a character in the sandbox.
You were saying just the name of it, yes.
Right? Right? It was killing me. I said, that's it. That you can. That was one of my favorite movies.
You were in the league when that movie came out.
And I still get chills when I watch it.
Wow. Look at
Earl, huh?
The late, great.
I love how they
addressing my fellow Star Wars nerds. He liked the middle three, and that's it. If you never watched anything outside, a little Solo.
But so Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. That's it.
The greatest. Now, Rogue One was very good, really getting nerdy. And Andor, the television show, came out a few years ago, 10 out of 10. After that, the Star Wars fans out there, Clippers are going to run this one out. And the Clippers were able to pull away and get a nice win as the Clippers improve to 20.